Did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe.
In terms of entertainment factor, can any current player top Ja Morant? I mean, we've seen Ja with some vicious in-game throwdown.
Second chance effort. And the layup is good. Morant's got 5 points so far.
Have to respect Morant's activity on the offensive glass. Has an outstanding feel for when to go and attack the board.
And the slam by Blake Griffin.
Oh, a big man with a big finish.
Pass to Tillman. Jackson sinks that one from the post.
And don't forget his dad played in the NBA as well. So Jackson probably grew up getting bumped all the time trying to score in the backyard. And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Here's Morant. And it's Griffin with the rebound.
Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area.
And the rejection by Jackson. So at the end of one quarter of play, still a close game. Celtics out in front. Up 2. 5 from the FedEx. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Celtics.
How about the ball movement so far? I mean, the unselfishness, everyone here just playing for one another, and that can be infectious.
Yeah, and their assertiveness in the paint so far tonight has been impactful. They're really making it hard for the interior defense.
Here's Clark. And Clark slams it in.
Quick off the floor and powerful. Clark loves to attack that rim.
Guys, you think about the Boston Celtics, and obviously the offense is driven by the 2 J's, Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown. So much of what Boston does starts with their wing play.
Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thanks very much. Now, Malcolm Brogdon said in pre-draft interviews, teams would ask him, you went to college for 4 years and got your master's in your 5th year. Are you sure you want to be an NBA player? It seems as if you're black, you can't be both educated and a sportsman. But it's not disheartening. It's a chance for me to break the mold. Kevin?
Thanks, D.A. He can't hit that time. Some solid defense from Clark. And doors with Tatum and Brown. If they aren't scoring, they're creating for others.
Yeah, both Jason and Jaylen took major steps as playmakers, understanding the value of their teammates as release points, as guys who can take some pressure off in terms of the scoring load. And listen, neither guy is finished improving.
Good on the second free throw. And doors for teams trying to establish culture and institutional values. What makes that possible? How does that work?
I think that begins from ownership through the front office and then down to the coaching staff and then finally to the players. But Kevin, we know this. It can't be just talk. Show me, don't tell me. You have to be accountable to your teammates and to the organization.
Pass to Clark. Inside. Here's Aldama. Buries it down low. Aldama's got his first basket.
And it seemed like they couldn't get anything to fall in that opening quarter, but you can just feel the momentum starting to shift.
And they'll get another chance. Brown outside. Here's White. The offensive rebound. Williams. And just miss after miss right now. And their offense is really clicking right now.
Playing with a lot of energy and really taking it to the defense.
Pass to Conchar. Launches a 3. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
and beginning to take charge of this game. This could be a crucial point.
Well, working hard, building out a small lead, but you can't afford any kind of letdown here.
So the Celtics called timeout. They're first. And so Brown will bring it up for Boston. In the second quarter, held scoreless. And he drives in. Williams gets the bucket.
And with those points, he puts an end to that 10-0 run by the Grizzlies. And you got to appreciate how much Robert Williams just gets after it on defense.
You really do, because he wants to block every single shot that goes up. He hits the glass now with a level of aggression after being challenged by his coaching staff. And goodness, his teammates love his energy.
Picked by Williams. And here's Brown outside. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Well, this is where having a tighter handle helps Jaylen Brown in pick-and-roll play. Just gets to his spot and scores it.
Back to Clark. And stolen by Horford. Pass to Brown. Clark with it. Picked up by Brown. And stolen by Tatum. Lets the three fly. Here's Horford. Now in the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
So timeout called here. The first for Memphis. .114 left in the second quarter. Jackson with the screen. Williams with the block.
The amazing thing about Williams, yeah, he can block shots inside, but he can also block shots out on the perimeter. His ability to play in space means he's more than just a rim protector. Doesn't care where you're shooting from.
The kick out to Brown. They get the rebound. He shoots again. And the rejection by Jackson. And Brooks. Here we go. Pass to Tillman. And here's Morant. Here's Tillman. Some nice passing there by Memphis. 4 on the clock. Williams with the block. And they're able to recover. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Substitution. Brett Williams. Sam Hauser. Malcolm Brogdon.
Celtics trail by 4. Here's Hauser. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Outside to Brogdon. Back to Williams. Up in time. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Grizzlies lead by 4. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Well, great with this Memphis Grizzlies team. You like how young and how hungry they are. It's very appealing.
And these players have bought into the system. This is a selfless group that knows each other's strengths, and it's why they've seen so much success here of late.
To the inside, to the paint. Here's Horford. Banked in off the glass. Horford's got his second bucket of the night.
Well, if you leave someone that wide open, Derek White will put it on time and on target.
And Morant gets it to go.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And, boy, that's a terrific start right there.
To the middle. Little turnaround. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Jackson. And the Celtics making a change here. And the rebound by Jaren Jackson. And the Grizzlies leading by 4. A shake. Nifty move. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That one on Horford.
And going up strong inside demonstrates confidence. Morant not afraid to get physical. And one thing that stands out about this Celtics unit is their defensive abilities. They've got a lot of skill on that end of the floor.
White inside. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. You're right. Defense, it's been terrific. This Boston team, GA, certainly has a talent for holding back their opponent's shots and really defending well.
And, Kevin, they put a lot of energy into pressuring shooters, making sure guys can't find easy looks. They don't want to give away anything for free.
You want to contest this guy's shot, but you absolutely don't want to send him to the line. He will make you pay.
And the call will be against Al Horford. That'll be his second foul of the game. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Here's Morant. Over Tatum.
Well, they have the advantage, but you still feel like this guy needs to find a way to get himself going.
Here's White. Horford trying to free himself up. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
When you are the aggressor, being assertive, very often you're going to get the whistle, as Derek White did there.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight.
And with an 86% free throw average, you can count on him to come through on most trips.
Timeout called, the Grizzlies. And that one falls for White.
We talk about high-effort players. Well, Derek White embodies that very description. Always working hard, always looking to outwork his opponent.
And both free throws good for White. And so Morant will bring it up for Memphis. They'll be playing host to Portland for their next game. That game will conclude a 3-game homestand.
Fantastic instincts there by Morant, sizing up the D and then just taking what he sees.
Pass to Horford. Celtics passing it around. And they recover it. Now Brown. Clock at 6. Outside Griffin. Here's White. Boston. No good that time either.
Not how they hoped to start this half. 1 for 5, brick after brick. Let's start building the building.
Up top, Morant. He's got 11. And it's sent back by Horford.
Well, this guy is a consistent shot block threat. Al Horford twice on the pipes.
And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
So Boston going with almost an entire new group.
Sam Hauser, Malcolm Brogdon, Peyton Pritchard.
Brogdon looking it over. On the wing, Williams. Pass to Brogdon. Outside for Griffin. Three-pointer. That one's not going to go. And it's Memphis the other way.
And the defense of Jaren Jackson Jr. has become elite. Triple J finishing top 5 in 2022 in the Defensive Player of the Year voting. And there is no better way to add to the lead.
Isn't that true, GA, especially when the slam is coming from the point guard?
That's got to be a little bit deflating to the defense, guys. Getting kicked when you're down. My goodness.
And that's impressive. Morant's ball control and take charge attitude is what makes him so special.
Greg, why do you think